Hi, my name is Tiffany Coral, and this is my Module 1 video introduction for EDL 853. First, I'm going to start with my personal background. I am married. We're expecting our first baby in August. I also have a fur baby now. If you look in the middle bottom picture there, her name is Finley. We like to spend a lot of time together and go on walks. Other family members that I spend a lot of time with are my sister. She is in the bottom left-hand corner, and we are doing one of our hobbies, which is painting. In the upper right-hand corner is our niece Callie. She's 2.5, and she is so much fun to be around and active all day long. And lastly, another hobby that my husband and I spend time doing is outdoors and adventuring in the bottom right-hand corner. That is a trip that me and him took to Ontario Lake fishing last summer. A little educational background. I teach at Chestnut Ridge Middle School in Fishertown, Pennsylvania. A few of the positions I have held at the school are the after school program coordinator, which was grades 6 through 12, alternative education, which was kiddos from 4th grade to 6th grade, pre-K, which is all 4-year-olds, and I am currently teaching 4th grade. This will be my second year there, and I think it's a great fit for me. I did my undergraduate studying at Mount Aloysius College, which is also in Pennsylvania, a small Catholic college. And while I was there, I had the opportunity to go on a service trip to Guyana, South America, where I taught underprivileged orphan students, as you can see in the bottom right. A critical reflection of my school as a whole. Some of the strengths that our school has is every grade does have a learning support classroom and a learning support teacher. We also have RTI classes for both math and reading. Some of the areas that we do need to improve upon, I believe, is the communication line between our regular ed teachers and our special education teachers, and the way that we typically identify students for learning support or special ed is through an Ames web-based testing. We do it at the beginning of each school year. Basically, if they test low on that, then they'll be tested to see if they qualify. Other than teacher and parent referrals, that's the only way that we test to see if students qualify for services. Another area that I do think that our school needs to improve upon is the high turnover rate in teacher aides. This makes it hard for us to really use them in the classroom and to play a critical role in the students' development. My personal critique, I really do try to adapt assessment and instruction for the kiddos that I do have that have special needs. Currently in 4th grade, I do teach the middle of the road students. They like to say, so last year I had 2 students with 504 plans, but I had no IEPs. But when I taught alternative ed, all my kiddos had IEPs. I did take advantage of those, read those through, and make sure that we were meeting the students' needs the best that we could. In my classroom, although they are about the same level-based, we do try to do a guided math curriculum. I do it in my classroom, and it is basically a half-hour block where we break the lesson down, or in some cases for the students that are higher, they kind of grow and develop on the lesson a little bit farther, and I really feel like that can benefit the special needs learning support kiddos. A few weaknesses that I do see myself having. Something I can't really change, but is the ability grouping that the district does use. And I'm not always available to my kids during their recess time, which is the resource time. I a lot of times will take parent meetings during that time, and this year I really want to try to do that after school or before school starts. My overall school improvement plan that I would give for not only myself, but for my school as a whole, we have Data Fridays, which is basically 45 minutes on Friday mornings that we spend time focusing on curriculum or different things that we need to improve upon. A lot of that time is not utilized as effectively as I think it could be, and I think it could really benefit not only the teachers, but the kiddos in the long run if we did utilize that correctly. I think we could also benefit from further ways to test and see if kids do qualify for learning support. Again, we use Ames web-based testing. That's the only way that we test, and I think there's other resources out there that are available that we should be using. Another thing is our team working together. A lot of the special ed teachers kind of are clique, and the regular ed teachers are too, and sometimes the communication line isn't always as strong as it should be, and I think we should grow and develop on that for the students, as well as the parent and teacher communication. A lot of times teachers, special ed, and ourselves will be doing things for the learning support kiddos, and the parents aren't added into that conversation until the end. And I think they should really be part of that conversation piece the whole way through any changes to kiddos' IEPs, 504s, or any special services that they may need.